They got their word wide to improve. Okay. Look at that, yeah.
All right, here we are back. Week 10 predictions video. We are rolling through this season. Love to see that. We had a couple rule breaks this past week. I think we had 3 just in this week or whatever it was. So everybody, please go update yourself on the rules and things like that. A lot of us are getting into rivalry games and big games. They're going to matter for us trying to get into the playoffs. Hate to have players suspended for those games. So go update yourselves on the rules. Make sure you're up to date. If you have any questions, ask myself or any of the other commission team. We will be happy to help you out with that. Make sure that you're doing your recruiting. There's 3 of y'all or 4 of y'all that have not really been doing it. That is something that, if it continues to be a trend, is a bootable offense in this league. We're not going to let people just ruin programs and sit around. It's not like Madden where you just load up, play your game, and get off. So do your recruiting. I don't care if they're 2 stars. Bring them in. And then also make sure, now we've been pretty good about this one, but make sure you're streaming the games that are supposed to be streamed. There's 6 games of the week pinned in every schedule message, and if you're one of them and you're the road team, you need to stream it. But feel free to stream any other games. I highly recommend anyone use YouTube because the viewing experience on Twitch is absolute ass. That being said, doing the video today with Chapo and G's. Let's take a quick look at this top 25 here. So Syracuse, after his big win over number 1 Ohio State, Ryan jumps all the way up to number 1, followed by Twan with Alabama at 2, Mike with Texas at 3, Texas A&M with JJ at 4, and Drop and Arkansas at 5. Penn State, Ohio State, Florida, LSU, and Oklahoma somehow at 4 and 3 as your top 10. And then we've got Chapo, Savon, Nelly, myself, Freeway at 3 and 4. Good Lord. All ranked as well. Like these blue blood programs, bro, gives them too much for winning games. Going to look at the Heisman watch now. Let's see. So Jordan Anthony, receiver out of Arkansas, has been the favorite all year to win it, and he is coming off another great game. He is your favorite. My receiver, gadget guy, Brennan Thompson, is number 2. Running back Yasin Willis out of Syracuse, number 3. Got a CPU there, and then wide receiver Jonte Cook out of Syracuse at 5th. I'm going to run through these award watch lists real fast, just saying who's on top of each one. So your Maxwell Award, which goes to the Player of the Year, is Jordan Anthony leading the way. Your Walter Camp, Jordan Anthony. Bear Bryant Coach of the Year Award to Ryan. The Chuck Bednarik Award, Best Defensive Player, go Demetrius Samuel, currently leading the nation in sacks for Ryan. Him as well for the Nagurski Award. Jim Thorpe to the Best Defensive Back. Samuel as well. Doak Walker, Running Back of the Year Award. Syracuse. There's a lot of them here. I'm just going to roll through them. You want to pause it and look at it, see how you're doing. All right. Let's do our players of the week now. So your National Defensive Player of the Week, Thaddeus Dixon, 10 tackles, 2 interceptions, 2 breakups, and 2 touchdowns for the corner out of North Carolina, including the pick 6 on the last play of the game to beat Wisconsin. So very much deserving of that one. And then your National Offensive Player of the Week is your Heisman favorite, Jordan Anthony, 9 catches, 217 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 carries, 16 yards, and another touchdown for Drops Arkansas receiver. Moving on to the ACC.
Defensive Player of the Week is Drake Crawford. 4 tackles, interception, and he returned it for a touchdown. And a spanking of BYU, 45-18.
Offensively, we got Dylan Bell out of Georgia. 6 catches, 119 yards, and 2 receptions in a win over Miami, 28-20.
The Big 12.
We got Tyrekus Davis. 3 tackles, 1 interception. He returned that for a touchdown and a bludgeon of Stanford, 63-17.
Offensively, we got a sweep for Colorado. We have receiver Cam Michael, 9 catches, 194 yards. with 4 reception touchdowns, while also 2 carries with 26 yards in the win over Stanford.
Good stuff there. Big Ten.
Defensive player for the Big Ten is Thaddeus Dixon with 10 tackles, 2 interceptions, 2 pass breakups, and he took both picks to the house. And they lost.
No, they won.
They won. Go ahead, Bryce.
Offensively, we have Bryce Underwood, 14 for 20, 181 yards, 2 passing TDs, with 10 carries, 68 rushing yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns in a blowout victory over Virginia Tech, 34-3.
Probably his best game of the season so far, statistically at least, right?
Yeah, no mistakes, no interceptions, just a good game around. Hopefully, this gives some momentum and confidence to play better for the rest of the year. So we're looking forward to seeing what he do.
SEC.
Defensive player for the SEC is Scooby Williams, 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 interception, and 1 pass breakup.
And of course, Anthony.
10 win over LSU.
And of course, Anthony was your National Player of the Week. So real quick here before we get into predictions, I do want to take a peek at the conference standings. We haven't looked at them all year. Of course, the top 2 in each conference will be the 2 representing their conference in their title game. So looking at the ACC here, Arkansas 3-0 leading the way currently. Oklahoma, which is Morg, second with 2-0. Only 2 without a blemish yet. At the bottom, you can see Baylor and Tulane, who haven't got a conference win yet. And in the middle, Texas A&M, LSU, Texas, and Mississippi State jostling around, although State picking up their 3rd loss last week is probably eliminated from any chance at a conference title appearance. Going on, looking like here, you got six teams on pace to make a bowl game. Baylor and Tulane, we'll see if either one of them can squeak it out to get in there as well. Moving up to the Big Ten, only 2 without a loss so far. Penn State and Syracuse 2-0 and 4-0 respectively. We got Michigan with 2-1, Ohio State with 1-1, and then these last 4 bring up the rear with Wisconsin and last, the only winless person in conference play. And as far as bowl eligibility goes, the top 4 all probably going to make a bowl game, I think, without a doubt. And you got Notre Dame, who's got a good chance to make one. North Carolina and Wisconsin on life support. And then Big 12 play. You got 3 teams out of loss here: Colorado, Oregon, and Boise State. UCLA and USC both 1-1, not out of it. Oregon State, Stanford, and BYU probably already eliminated from that. As far as bowl eligibility goes, USC, Stanford, BYU probably not going to make one. Oregon State, UCLA, Boise State, and Oregon all have losing records, but all have an opportunity to get to 6 wins, and Colorado should absolutely be guaranteed to make a bowl. Moving up to the ACC, Florida is the only team without a conference loss at 3-0. Alabama, Auburn, and Florida State all at 2-1. Miami at 2-2, probably not statistically eliminated yet. Georgia, Tennessee, and Clemson bring up the rear. Clemson the only team without a conference win yet. As far as bowl eligibility goes, I think everyone but Jack and Tennessee have an opportunity to make a bowl still, but Georgia and Clemson definitely got to get shit figured out. Florida State, I didn't even see them at 2-6, is also in trouble. Alabama, Florida, probably guaranteed to make a bowl game, or already have locked up bowl game, rather. All right, moving on to our in-game predictions. We'll do Chapo and then G's and then me for each one. So starting off in the ACC, we have the world's largest outdoor cocktail party in Jacksonville between the 3-5 Georgia Bulldogs and Coach Dell versus the 8th-ranked 6-2 Florida Gators and Coach Gabe.
This is a really interesting game. One of the games of the week this week. Despite Georgia having a losing record, they are definitely one of the spread for this game is relatively close due to the caliber of this team. In
rivalry game too, man.
And it's a rivalry game, so anything can happen in this game. Florida hot, 3-0 in the ACC, looking good, on a pace to making it to the ACC championship. I see them steamrolling in Jacksonville and taking this win over Georgia. I feel like Georgia isn't, locker room isn't doing well, so it's a lot of back and forth trying to figure out what to do. So I got Florida winning this one, 38-21.
Yeah, Dell has been playing pretty good. He has a good team, but Gabe is at home. He has a good team. He's been playing good too. Oh, it's a neutral site?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Jacksonville, Florida. I see. All right. Even with that being said, uh, I'm gonna go with Gabe as who is the better user. I would assume. Uh, I think it's gonna be not gonna be a blowout. I think it's gonna be 38-28.
I don't think Gabe necessarily renowned as a defensive user. I was about to say bombs over Baghdad, but these Georgia DBs are pretty good, so they'll make a few plays. Let's go Florida in a win here, 45-24 over Georgia. Next, bringing up the bottom of the barrel in the ACC, these two. Got the 1-7 Tennessee Volunteers and Coach Jack, already eliminated from a bowl game opportunity, but as Jack usually is known for, here to ruin people's seasons. And then the Clemson Tigers at 2-5, and Coach E-Fly looking to get a win, still trying to get to 6 wins and end his bowl drought, which is currently the third longest in the league.
This is relatively a decent matchup right here. Both users not really getting things going, don't have an identity, so this game is going to be a nice game for them to figure out what they need to do to win here. This is kind of hard to decide, but I mean, I'm just going to have to rock with Clemson home field advantage. In my opinion, probably a better user versus user game. So I like E-Fly winning this one and making his chance of going bowl eligible. Winning this 28-24.
Yeah, two teams struggling. I'm gonna have to go with the home team, and he does have his better team. Should not be 2-5. Come on, E5, man. You got this one, man. I think you win. I'm gonna say 34-27.
I think we see a great performance out of the Clemson defense in this one. Better team at home, better user should not lose this game. So give me Clemson to win this one 35-17 at home. Going to the next conference. So we got the 1-6 BYU Cougars and Coach Dwayne traveling into Eugene to play the 17th ranked Oregon Ducks at 3-4 and Coach Freeway coming off his big win at UCLA last week.
Yeah, this is kind of one of those games to fine-tune the big win they had last week, making their presence known to be the second best user in the Big 12. So I see Freeway taking his homecoming game and beating the pulp out of Dwayne. So I got Oregon winning this one in blowout fashion. I like him winning this one 49-10.
Yeah, Freeway should take care of business. Better team at home. Better user. 42-17.
Yeah, I think y'all hit all the hot points there. I'm going to go Oregon 42-24 at home over BYU. Next, not sure if one of the games of the week, hopefully it is. This is a great matchup in the conference. Both these teams have aspirations of meeting Colorado in their conference title game. The 3-4 Boise State Broncos, 2-0 in conference play, and Coach G's traveling into Pasadena to play the 3-4 UCLA Bruins and Coach Sam.
This is definitely a good matchup. Boise State looking good, playing some good football. UCLA, same here, but they're both trying to figure out how to get back up that 50 mark of their record. Both teams are looking for that even spot. So this is going to be a very good game. Sam is looking to go 2-1. Jesus looking to go 3-0 to make his case to be the second guy in the Big 12. This is going to be a good game. I haven't really got to watch Sam play, but it doesn't look like he's really getting things going how we expected. Jesus looking good. He has some tough losses, but he's also looking promising. So I'm going to rock with Boise State in this one, taking this one on the road. I see he snubbed this one out close. It's not going to be a blowout game, not going to be a shootout game. It's going to be a very close game. I see him winning this one 20-17 with a game-winning field goal.
Oh, I need to mention, I'm sure this is not going to change your pick now hearing this, but apparently Nico Iamaleava, starting running back Thomas, and as well as a starting defensive tackle are all suspended for the first half of this game.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely going to upside my choice. Yeah, give me G's winning this one, but I'm gonna keep the same score.
Go ahead, G's.
Oh, I go. Oh, I thought I go last.
Oh yeah, my bad. I was not tripping. I think the suspension is the difference maker for me because at home I'm ready to pick UCLA. You know, it isn't a crazy great roster, but they do have weapons offensively. That backup quarterback is ass. So I think we're gonna see a real unproductive first half from UCLA in this one. As long as G's doesn't get stupid with his turnovers, I think he's got a good chance to win this one on the road. I'm going to say extremely close. UCLA comes storming back, but just too little, too late. Boise State wins 24-21 on the road.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Boise State in this one.
I mean, you got no damn choice, don't you?
I played him late. I think I played him late last year, man, and it was a heartbreaker, man. I was up 14-0 fourth quarter, and he came back, tied the game, and then won in overtime. So I'm gonna be motivated to try to win this one. I got me winning 24-20.
Good picks.
Keys to victory.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No turnovers, or limit the turnovers, and make sure that defensive, whatever that is, defensive back glitch is not there. Check my my play art.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are the keys.
Good stuff. Another Pac-12 matchup here. 4-5, Oregon State and Coach Rock, his Holy Soldiers, traveling into Stanford to play the 1-6 Stanford Cardinal and Coach Chevy.
This game is kind of interesting. I feel like Rock is maybe the better user here, but as we have seen in his 5 losses, that he's either winning and start losing, or even in his wins, winning and just choking out the lead. So it's kind of a what Rock we get this game. If we get a focused Rock, making sure he's doing his thing, not making mistakes, I have him winning against Stanford. But if Rock doesn't do what he's supposed to do, I can see Stanford winning this in a very, very close one. Chevy has definitely pulled out some crazy wins in his history, so I would be surprised this could be one of them. But I'm going to have to rock with the better team here with the better record on the road. Give me Rock beating Chevy in this game in Stanford. I'm going to go with 35-21.
Yeah, I think Oregon State's going to be motivated after 2 games. It's a 2-game losing streak.
Yes.
I know he's definitely upset I shut him out. So I think he's going to be motivated, focused, and I think he'll win 30-17.
I said I was off the bus on Rock, man, but he's got to win this one. This one's got to be a win. You cannot drop this one. You got a decent chance to get to bowl eligibility still, Rock. I'm going to pick you to win this one on the road. It will not be comfortable, but I'll say 31-21. Oregon State takes care of Stanford. Next, in preseason would have been considered a great matchup, but here we are with the 1-6 USC Trojans and Coach Dave traveling into Boulder to play the 12th ranked 5-3 Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Savon.
Yeah, this would have been a matchup for the ages a couple years ago, but this is going to be, just a regular walk in the park for Colorado. USC is definitely having locker room issues. 1-6, this is not what USC produces, and it's kind of disgusting to look at. Whereas Colorado, they're post-Shador era, 3-0 in the Big 12, 5-3 on their record, looking like they're going to just roll out and finish the year off 9-3, going into the Big 12 championship. So I have Colorado winning this in blowout fashion. I say he wins this 49-14.
Yeah, I think Dave was probably preseason selection to be number 2 maybe, or maybe number 3. It's not looking like right now he's only going to be over Dwayne. I think the struggles continue. Davon at home, Colorado got them going. I don't think it's going to be a beating. I think they will show up a little bit, but Savon will pull out at the end, 34-20.
No, I think Chapo has this one correct. This is going to be all Colorado on a blowout. 38-7. Buffs dominate. Almost want to pick the shutout, but I'll respect Dave enough to give him a touchdown. Moving on here, one of our games of the week, 11th ranked Michigan Wolverines, 4-3. And Coach Chapo traveling into South Bend play the 14th ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish at 4-3, and Coach Nelly. Jeez, you'll start this one off.
Notre Dame is at home. They got a good roster. Michigan has a good roster, but you know who the better user is. So I'm going to have to go with Michigan. 34-10.
Yeah, I think Chapo will win this game. Underwood's played better last week. If he bullshits and has a bad game, though, it would not surprise me if Nelly was in this game late. I still don't think, even with an Underwood bad game, that Chapo loses. I mean, Nelly's gonna want to run the ball and control the clock. I'll take Chapo to win this one. Let's go 31-13 over Notre Dame.
Yeah, Jason hit it on the nose. Yeah, we're looking for this game to be all on the ground for Notre Dame. Jeremiah Love is definitely the eye of the game. Key factors here for this game is neutralizing the run, like we have always been doing this entire year, and giving Bryce the easiest reads possible to gain momentum so he can finish the game strong like he did last week. I have myself winning this game. Go around the range of what y'all both said. Say this game ends 38-14.
Good pick. And absolutely our marquee matchup of the week. We have 6th ranked Penn State Nittany Lions at 6-1 and 2-0 in conference play. Coach Des traveling into the shoe in Columbus to play the 7th ranked 6-1, 1-1 in conference play Ohio State Buckeyes, and Coach Hayden coming off his heartbreaking primetime loss last week.
Yeah, this is definitely the game of the week. Big rivalry game here in the shoe. Penn State looking to make their mark like they did last year and being one of the top guys in the Big Ten, while Ohio State didn't really do good last year, but definitely is trying to make their mark again. Ohio State locker room is kind of in shambles right now, losing at home in the shoe to arguably worst roster in the league and nowhere compared to the Ohio State roster. And they're definitely not knowing what they need to do to win this. Penn State is looking hungry, and I honestly think this is going to be the game Ohio State falls again and lose another one at home. I say Penn State grabs this one, clawing their way out of it, 24-21.
Yeah, I love Penn State. The way he plays, I love the way he does play. He picks the right team for his style. Yeah, I think this is going to be a close one. Low scoring. I'm going to say Penn State pull it off. I'm going to say 21-17.
Last week, I thought Hayden played pretty well offensively up until the last drive, except for one major thing. He was not finishing drives. 5 field goal attempts, and that was against Syracuse's defense. I cannot imagine it's going to be any better this week versus Penn State's. So I'm going to pick Des here on the road to win the game, too. I thought about picking Ohio State and Hayden, but that performance last week, although the score was close, was disappointing to me. So give me Penn State to win this one, 20-17, game-winning field goal.
That was mine. Game-winning field goal for 24-21.
Now we have a game that's already underway. We have the number 1 ranked Syracuse Orange, 7-1 and 4-0 in conference play. Coach Ryan traveling into Chapel Hill to play the 2-5, 2-2 in conference play North Carolina Tar Heels and Coach Dan. Syracuse currently up 7-0, but North Carolina knocking on the door inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, this is definitely a close game right now, but this is going to be, once he gets his rhythm, there's going to be any other game for Ryan against a user that's not of his caliber. So I got Syracuse with this heavy momentum of winning last week and rolling into North Carolina and winning this one 38 to I'm gonna go 14.
Yeah, Syracuse will continue their number one campaign, 34-7.
Oftentimes after these big, huge, massive wins, there's a little bit of a letdown. I don't think it's enough for Ryan to lose the game, but I do think he'll give up some points to Dan as he's stopped on the 1 yard line right there. I'm going to go Syracuse, nothing crazy. Let's go 31. Let's go 31-10 over North Carolina. A couple more games left here as we roll down to the best conference. The 5th-ranked Arkansas Razorbacks, 6-1, coach drop, 3-0 in conference play, heading into Stark Vegas to play the 16th-ranked, 6-3 Mississippi State Bulldogs. It's my squad.
This is going to be an interesting matchup. Big rivalry here, even though it's not a rivalry game. This is definitely a rivalry game. Eyes must be on this game when it kicks off. Mississippi State has the home field advantage. Tough losses past few weeks, but is looking to use some home field advantage momentum to knock down Arkansas. I have to go with the hot team. 6 straight games as of night right now? 6 straight games for Arkansas.
Did he lose it? Did he lose his opener? Who did he lose to? I'm trying to fucking remember. His losses to Twan, like game 3, so it's not 6 in a row, but it's early in the season.
Okay, well he's on a hot streak in conference play. Hot streak after that loss to Bama. I like Arkansas winning this close, but it can also be a scary game for him if he doesn't play right. But I got him winning this one. I say he wins this one 38-28.
This is gonna be a good one. Mississippi State got the home field advantage. Arkansas got the momentum. Arkansas also has, I think you've beaten them, the last few times?
I've beaten him four out of the last 5 times that we played, but Drop is also just a new user this year. I mean, he's playing significantly better than he played at any point last year.
That's I'm thinking he's gonna be motivated, man. I think it's gonna be close, but I'm gonna go with Arkansas. I'm going to say 27-24.
I will either lose this game by 4 touchdowns or win. It will be nothing in between. Going off that logic, I'm going to predict myself to win. That's what we're supposed to do. The keys to victory here are pretty simple. We got to get Arkansas off the fucking field on 3rd down. We've had a real struggle getting teams off the field defensively this year. Some bend don't break would be great in the red zone, and limiting Jordan Anthony from making big plays, which is obviously easier said than done. Offensively, I don't know if there's many keys. Keep drives going, be balanced. That's about it. And State's going to win this one 35-31 over Arkansas. Next, this one, a sneaky game. Got the 3-4 Baylor Bears and Coach Eric traveling into Austin to play the 3rd-ranked 6-1 Texas Longhorns and Coach Mike.
Yeah, this is definitely a sneaky good game. Depending on what Eric we get, it's going to be a good game and could give Mike some trouble. But I have to roll with the better team here at home. Give me Mike beating Baylor 35-24.
Yes, I'm gonna go with the home team pair. Home, better team. I think Eric's gonna play good, but
everybody
come up short.
Play, I see.
Yeah, I was about to say it.
It's just sad, bro.
30-24, Texas.
Y'all both picked the same score. Oh, you said 30-24. Yeah, you said 30. He said 35. Yeah, I like Mike here. He scored in the last play of the game to beat me last week, and he played well. I mean, he didn't make mistakes. Mike ran the ball a little more than we're used to seeing from him. He's got the significantly more talented team here, but Pistol is going to upset some people this year, man. He is not as bad as people think. He was in a loaded SEC last year. Unfortunately for him, it won't be this one. Give me Texas to win this one at home. Mike's had a real struggle scoring this year. He's only averaging like 26 points a game. So I'm going to go Texas 24-10 at home over Baylor. Next battle for the what's the name of the fucking trophy? It's not the War Rag. It's the battle for the something rag. God damn it! The 3-4 Tulane Green Wave and Coach Henry traveling into Death Valley to play the 9th-ranked LSU Tigers at 6-1 and Coach Swish.
It's the battle battle for the rag.
That battle. There you
go. This is a good game. Battle for the rag. One of the unique trophies we're going to see this year compared to last year. A rivalry that nobody really knows about. That's huge in Louisiana, even though they don't play anymore, football-wise. I got LSU winning this one, bringing the flag back home to Baton Rouge. I say he wins this one 42-21. I'm sorry, I'm not even going to say it's that kind of a blowout. Give me him winning this one 31-24.
Yeah, I'm going to take LSU, better team, home field advantage.
Man.
I'm going to say 35-31.
Yeah, Swish has impressed me this year. He's playing good. He's running the ball a lot. Tough loss last week, first loss of the year. We'll see how he rebounds from that. I'm going to pick LSU to win this one at home comfortably. Let's go 35-14. 35-14, LSU beats Tulane. Next, last game we got here. Sneaky interesting one of our games of the week. 4th-ranked Texas A&M Aggies at 7-1, 2-1 in conference play. Coach JJ traveling into Norman to play the 10th-ranked Oklahoma Sooners at 4-3, 2-0 in conference play, and Coach Moore.
I feel like this is time for the reality to kick in for Oklahoma. Had a good start into the year, got some good wins.
Be that sorry-ass Mississippi State user.
And he's now on pace to, kind of trim her down. It's time to get back to reality. I got JJ rolling into Norman and winning this one. Crazy blowout. Give me him winning this one 49-17.
I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but JJ definitely going to win this one. It'd be good for Morg, though, if he can go 3-0, man. He can put himself in a 3-0 in the conference, put himself in a good position. But it ain't going to happen. I think he's going to lose 34-24.
Like Chapo said, reality check time. This week is JJ, next week is Drop, so it's not going to get any better. I'm picking a blowout here as well. Although the Oklahoma defense is good, and Texas A&M, JJ threw like 4 picks last week, 4 or 5 picks. So I know he wants to have a more efficient game this week, and I think he'll do so. Give me A&M to win this one 38-10 on the road. And that is going to do it for our PR video. I'll be kicking off here with Arkansas momentarily. Appreciate Chapo and G's joining in for this one. Appreciate everyone watching now or going to watch in the future. Make sure you are streaming your games supposed to be streamed, doing your recruiting, and reading up on the rules. And everybody have a good